Okay, and we are live. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. And the intent right here is to go ahead and check into the 1010 portal, which is today. So I'm not late, but I'm definitely not early. See if we can get anybody in here. Is there anybody out there? Hello? Okay, yes, we want to stay logged in. Da, 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 da. Well, hello. Hi, guys. I am just wanting to do a quick little reading for you guys. And I thought I would do something on the 1010 portal, which, yes, it is today. I don't really know how to pin up the images that I selected for this reading. So for this reading alone, I guess let's just, well, maybe I can combine cards and show you. So I'll have an image once I upload it, an image, and then I'll have a card for you, which you will select on the live right now. I hope everybody is doing super well. And let me see if I can get into my own channel here. I have my laptop going and we're trying to get things done. Again, we're selecting images for the 1010 portal. We want to explore a little bit about what is leaving and what are we welcoming in. So let's see. And hopefully I won't get feedback on this. Bear with me, guys, because I am not good with the lives, as you guys probably know. And okay, good, good. Even the volume's off perfect. So I can see Kitty Cat Meow, hello, and Pocket Spirit, standing boldly for the Lord. If I mispronounce your name, I am so sorry, you guys. Is it Kirsta? Okay. Anyways, yes, I am so grateful to have you guys here. So the 1010 portal, I'm a little bit fascinated right here because I feel like there's some really powerful energies closing out for us. And I know that not a lot of people are into this whole like 1010 portal thing, but I thought we would go ahead and select anyways. What is leaving? Is this image really sideways? No, it sure looks like it on camera. Hold on. I'm like, can I rotate it? Rotation is locked. Rotate device back. Eh, it looks right to me though. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm really sorry, guys. Someday I'll master this thing called the YouTube gods. And hello, we got a jumper already. And I will master the screen. Okay, so I wonder if I should take these two as our indicators. Oh my gosh, of course I should. Okay, pile number one. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. You are going to be the tower with this beautiful card. And I don't know what these cards are. I found them at a thrift store because I love to thrift. And you guys, thank you for being in my live right here. We're doing the 1010 portal again. If you just tuned in, pile number two, you are going to be the chariot. Okay. So we have the tower. Don't get scared. It's going to be all right. All right. And then we have everything is sideways. Is that not just like me? Pocket Spirit says, I don't mind. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, never mind. You guys are so gracious to me. Okay, one more for pile number three. So again, I'm going to have an image for pile number one and a card, which is a tower. Pile number two, you're going to get the chariot and an image. And pile number three, what do we have coming for you? Well, we're coming live sideways from the studio with pile number three image. And we have what? Temperance. Okay. So take a look, feast your eyes, my friends, on the options that we have right here. Of course, as usual, I will have a traditional iconic image for you to pick from. Oh, I want to cry. I'm like, every time I think I got it down, I'm like, I ain't got it, but that's okay. Here we are, sideways. So, okay, feast your eyes, choose your pile. It is going to be a quick reading. I am dying to know what is closing out for us, okay? So we are going to start with pile number one, as per usual. crack me up, you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate that unexpected and fun comment. Thank you. Thank you. And I know I'm sideways. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is totally me, though. Totally me. What a crack up. Very happy Mondays. Oh my goodness. I need that energy, girl. I need that energy. Okay, here we go. Pile number one. What cycle is closing out for you? We are channeling energy for the collective for pile number one. Let's see what we have. Hello. 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 We have jumpers. So contemplation, search for the truth, inner guidance. Okay. Very, very good. What else do we have? Sideways. What? Look at this, you guys. Look at this sideways. Now, how do I do this so you can see? Is that even, I'm like waiting for my laptop to catch up. That is correct for you. Okay. I should show everything sideways so you can see it in the right way. Okay, so this line is sideways, you guys. Don't laugh at me. Pardon me. So, first of all, I'm going to say that you might have been feeling quite a bit throughout your life that you have been a learner, a lifetime learner. You are soaking in information. You are a little sponge. I feel like sometimes you're the kind of person that you go and you check your ego. You're like, oh, I feel like I got this. And you're like, okay, let me just check myself, check myself because things go sideways, right? But then you learn how to like modify, how to step in line within that energy, and then you continue flowing. So, I definitely feel pile number one that what is leaving because this came up in the sideways. It looks upright right now because my camera is sideways. I'm a hot mess here, but we're doing this. What's crumbling for you and the cycle is ending for you, pile number one, is the feeling that you are a beginner, that you are a learner, you are not that you're not here to teach other people. And that is a lie. I'm going to tell you that straight out. That is a lie. We're all here to teach. Hi, this beautiful place. Hi, Letty. So good to see you. Girl, everything is sideways, so don't judge. Feast your eyes on my sideways hot messness. We got sideways. Hopefully, we won't have upside down. But the fact that you have felt like an all-time, learner at every stage, we are always a beginner. Everybody was a beginner at some point in their life. And so they hone their skill through hard work, through dedication, through being open, through being a learner and having a learner's mind. But I feel like what the cycle is ending for you with this 1010 portal, pile number one, is that your foundation is crumbling and the fact that you're no longer going to be only a learner. And that energy of you are simply a beginner or you're just here absorbing is a fallacy. It is a lie. And I feel like you're going to have a couple of oscillations back and forth. Like, well, I'm just a learner. Like, for example, I'm a learner with the going live thing. Jetty's better. Okay. So hello everyone again. And so you are definitely a learner, but what you're going to embrace in the upcoming cycle with the 1010 portal is that you are not only a learner, you are a teacher. Okay. So you are somebody that is here designed to teach other people as well, that you've learned a lot. But now it is time for you to step into the quote limelight. And whatever that means to you, right? The limelight could be anything. It could be you teach children, you have your own kids, you teach other kids, you teach other friends, whatever this is to you. Now, Letty is so funny. Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh. And then contemplation, searching for truth and inner guidance. You're going to realize with this 1010 portal that you have the truth, that you are the truth, that you are the light, that you don't need any outside people to tell you, oh no, this is wrong. This is how it's done. And, it's in order to be a good reader, this is how you need to make it happen. Or you never choose from this pile and that pile. This is how no, you follow your inner guidance. Why? Because you've learned enough and that you have your own abilities and your own wisdom to be able to teach the world at whatever craft that you are honing, whatever craft that you are involved in this life. Okay. And thank you. These cards, I will be able to leave those in the description box below once I upload. But these cards I got at a thrift store and I have no idea what they are, you guys. So I'd have to image search, I guess. Yeah, but you guys are, you're no longer in deep contemplation. You are the one that you're coming back from a hiatus, from a long hiatus, from a long journey of inner contemplation, of trying to find that inner guidance, and maybe even trying to find it in other people. Because I'm all, what are we doing here? We don't know what we're doing here, guys, because we're no longer like waiting for other people to tell us how things really go, right? And so, with that inner guidance, you are reaching this field, this point in time in your life where you know that you have the answers for other people. And it may, I feel like your self esteem might touch and go a little bit here and there, but oh my gosh, that is yeah, that is hilarious. You can buy hands, you guys. I don't get me started. Do not get me started. Very happy Mondays because my brain is squirrel. I'm part squirrel, if you guys don't know. Yes, you could buy hands, and I might even consider that. Yeah. But I feel like also this light is it is very bright. It is a spark in order to ignite the collective, you guys. And we don't have to change everybody's life. We don't have to change every aspect. We don't have to reach in and try to control. And we don't have to be like, oh, I'm the one that knows all the things. I just want to tell you, and a quick encouragement that throughout life, you're going to have the touch and goes, the times when you feel like you're the apprentice, and the time where you are the master teacher or the master crafter or whatever. But you are, in fact, both. The fact that we think that, ooh, we've attained this title, this certificate, this degree, these initials after our name is a complete fallacy. It's just what we assign and attribute success to. Okay. So, pile number one, I definitely feel like this is kind of amusing now. In lieu of what we have read so far, of what is ending, right, is that you have built a foundation perhaps on regular expectation, on what people expect of you, on society, on yeah, I feel like you are blowing your own mind with the fact that, you know what, you can live outside of the box and be different and have this be like successful. And what I mean by success is having inner peace. And yes, you can have an income based on it. And yes, you can actually lead your life and achieve things this way. One small example, I will Gladmar, hi. It is so good to see you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being kind to each other. And pile number one, it's like, what is a 1010 portal if you're just tuning in? This was a card of choice, but also you'll have an image. And I just want you to know that I feel like you're starting to see through the veil. They're starting to see that, you know what, the white picket fence might be great, might be, in all of these vehicles parked out front, or the big house and all the things, all the bells and whistles are beautiful. But I feel like you have dug deeper. And I feel like what's blowing your mind and what is changing, the cycle is closing out, is that you don't have to look like everybody else. You don't have to be a Stepford wife. You don't have to be just like everybody else. And I think that this is going to give you so much peace, and it's going to give you a concrete foundation for you to stand on. And how I know this is foundational, not only because I got the Tower card, you guys, if you guys are readers as well. Nina, very good to see you as well. I feel like with a four number right here, with the apprentice being featured, this is a foundational card. This is Emperor energy. This is you getting hold of what is structure in your life, what is formal in your life, what is good and tried and true in your life. And so no longer are we going to be looking at other people to tell us, well, this is, and that has to be a fact. You're looking for other people, yes, and it's good to take suggestions, right? We all have a suggestion box. We're like, yeah, let me consider that and see if there's any merit to that, or if this is going to be good for me. And I definitely feel like things are going to be so much healthier for you. It's going to enable you to have balance. Sovereignty is what I'm hearing for you in your life. I feel like maybe if you've been feeling a little bit unstable, a little bit like, I don't know. And I personally really struggle a lot with like identity and, you know, the ideas of conformity and is this healthy and whatnot. But I'm going to tell you that whatever it is that you're struggling with, and it's foundational, pile number one, the 1010 portal is clearing that away. That cycle of you self doubting or feeling like you're always a learner, or you always have to have a mentor or a guru or whatever you want to call it, is definitely ending. Okay. So I think that this is good for you. It will be a little bit of touch and go every now and then. My screen is cracking me up. Oh my gosh. What a wild thing to see. Okay. But anyways, I want to pull one more card for you guys because I can't just leave well enough alone. You know me. So, pile number one, if you're just tuning in, we are doing the 1010 portal. I will be uploading this today with minimal revision because you know what? Even my screen is sideways. So, what the heck are we doing? But this is talking about your foundation and cycles that are closing out. Uh huh. So, we have the Four of Air. The Four of Air is the Four of Swords. Wait, let me hold it in the upright for you guys. So, the Four of Air definitely talks about the Four of Swords, and that is you taking a little bit of a break, a little reprieve. It could be even healing. It could be even mental health issues. You guys, no judgment here. The world is tough. Be kind to each other. Come on, let's do better, okay? If you have been running the game, if you've been running a game, and what I mean by game is the game of life. It looks like we're on the green right here. I don't know about sports, so don't rely upon me for that whatsoever. But I'm just going to say it's going to be a time for you to take a little bit of reprieve. You're going to give yourself permission to take a little bit of time off if you are a workaholic, such as I am. If you're a little bit burnt out, if you need a little bit of healing, I feel like this is going to enable you to take some time off however that looks like to you. It could be a staycation, it could be a vacation, but you're going to actually meditate a little bit upon the heartache and heartbreak, or even it doesn't have to be like monumental losses that you've experienced, right? But the cycle that you're closing is that you are going to be in stasis, okay? That is leaving. And I feel like you're getting great movement because you have a whole different foundation at your disposal. So that is another thing, another cycle that is closing out. And what is coming in for you? What? Did I just call it, you guys, le professeur? Listen, I can't even straighten out my screen for you, but I can compromise and figure it out, right? So we have the professor here, and this talks about everything, pile number one, that we talked about, the cycle that is closing. I feel like you are going to be your own foundation, that you're going to determine what is going to be balanced for you, what the four corners are for you, especially. I feel like, look, you are currently in guru status, okay? Not that you're not always going to be a learner, but that you're comfortable also teaching. And what are you teaching? Whatever you know. Whatever you know, my friends, whatever you know. And yes, it's not good to really listen to other people because you know what? People do have agendas, unfortunately. A lot of people like to tear us down. A lot of people like to hem you in. A lot of people like to capture your light. And that's what we're not allowing any longer. So, pop number one, good for you. I feel like you have learned a lot, allowing spirit to come through and teach you. Okay. A lot of you guys are spirit led and spirit taught, such as I am. So you no longer need other people to say, yeah, you can allow that light and that beacon. What is that called? The lighthouse. The lighthouses of the world. You can allow those to be a little bit of a barometer, but no longer are they going to be a fixture in your life so that you're like, okay, this is where I'm navigating. You might check in every now and then and make sure that you're on course, or if you can course correct, or if you can fine tune. But no longer is that going to be the major stretch of your narrative. Okay. And I love this for you. So have that confidence that is so beautiful and created within you that you have everything at your disposal and at your fingertips. And your very last card, pile number one, your very last card of what the 1010 portal is bringing in for you is the strength card with the number 8, and it is one of my all-time favorite cards. I definitely feel, I mean, look at how you've been able to harness your inner demons. And what I mean by that is if you struggle with self-image, if you struggle with your true strengths and what they really are, if you struggle with this idea that I don't measure up, I don't look like everybody else, or I'm never thin enough, or whatever your thing is, right? I definitely feel like that is calming down and it's being offset by inner confidence. You've been able to master self. Now, when you master self, that is the biggest thing to master. Everything else will fall in line. And the wayward, squirrely stuff will fall away eventually. It's not even a big deal. I feel like those things will not be a big part of it. Okay. So, and standing boldly out for our Lord. Yes. Hi. Good to see you. An enlightened Aristic. Ooh, 13. Okay. Yay, made my day too. So, you guys, you have so much sparkle and so much light to offer this world. I just want to tell you that yes, there are people out here that want to dim your light. Yes, they want to capture you, very much like a firefly, but you were made to shine boldly in a very dark world. And sometimes that's not easy. And I don't mean that in an arrogant way, like, ooh, we're here to shine. Look at us. No, we're here to shine and lend light and lend hope and lend even like dreams to other people that they too can find their stability within life in a different manner, that they don't have to toe the line and fall for propaganda or the status quo. And I'm sorry that this is wiggly jiggly. I'm looking at least it's on the upright. Yay, me. So, yes, once again, your foundation is being strengthened. And I feel like also all the things that you've honed, okay, from blood and sweat and tears and duress, you are finally listening to your intuition. And look at these two beautiful beasts, okay? They are in alignment. And I feel like you are divinely protected. Your strength is a lot more than brawn, it's a lot more than brashness, it's a lot more than even showing people, look, I'm autonomous. I direct my own life. It's a lot more than that. I feel like the lessons that you're here to teach other people, because you're in a professor field, whatever that looks like to you, whether you're a nurse, whether you're a bus driver, whether you work at Circle K, whether you work in fast food or the serving industries, it doesn't make a difference. You're here to teach and to heal the world in your own very special, glittery, fabulous way. Okay. So I feel like you are going to come across as you are snatched. Look at her waistline is snatched. Okay. So maybe perhaps your waistline is going to be more snatched than ever. But I feel like what you're digesting, metaphorically, what you're digesting is going to be so very nutritious, so very healthy for you. And it's not going to be like, how do you pronounce that word? Superfluous? I don't even know how to say that word, but the S word, it's not going to be that. Okay. It's not going to be superficial. It's going to be instead supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You're welcome. I pronounced that right. Okay. So I think that you could be drawn even to these colors, but I feel like your personal skies are clearing up. I feel like your strength is in your beauty, and your beauty is in self empowerment and recognizing that we've been sold a lie. Last story I want to tell really quick as we keep it pushing here for the 1010 portal on what cycles are changing. I was watching, I don't know, reels or God knows what last night because I'm, that way. And as I was scrolling, I came across this thing of Zendaya and how she, from the age of, I think it was 14, was taught how to walk in these wild heels, right? And I'm not even going to mention what kind they are because we're not advertising for nobody here. But this young lady, at a very tender age of 14, was taught how to walk across the runway and how to walk in these like beautiful, painful, it was even highlighted, painful heels. And she is a master at it. Now, I love Zendaya. No shade on her whatsoever. I absolutely love her. She is incredibly beautiful and a master at her craft. But I do have a problem with applauding something that could be harmful to her. And everybody's saying, yeah, those heels are so difficult to walk in. And we know by models and watching the runways and movie stars and all things like that, right? We know that these things are really painful for them, that they're not necessarily good for them. Now, I'm only bringing this up because I feel like you're bringing up this fallacy into the world and saying, you know what, those are painful. That's not my jam. I come here on merit of my acting or my beauty or my ability to articulate. And that's what the world needs to hear. If you need a pair of heels to look at, here they are sitting on a shelf collecting dust as they should. I mean, I feel like you're going to be a little bit of a groundbreaker, rule breaker in that manner. Okay. So that is what I have. Pile number one, let me know how that hits, how that sits. And also, I did want to mention that I am open for donations, never expected, always appreciated. Um, I had to, let's see, I don't even know if I have them up here. Oh, I did. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be so proud of me. Look at that. Oh my gosh, Becky, look at her comment. Now, do I know how to pin it? Do I know? Yeah. Anyways, if you would like to donate, if you would like to help my cause, fuel my Delulu, I pinned it. Oh my gosh, I might be sideways, but we are pinned sideways, folks. Okay. I'm going to keep it pushing here. Sorry. I'm all excited about that. Now, I'm going to move these aside because I don't like repeats. And I know that sometimes that could be seen a little bit like cheating, but it just kind of gets on my nerves. So, if you are new tuning in right now, I just want to tell you that this is a collective reading for the 1010 portal, and we're on to pile numero dos. Pile number two. What cycles are ending? God forbid I spill my coffee. That is a party foul on a live, especially. And we're already sideways, y'all. Listen, it's not even what time, it ain't even 10 o'clock where I'm at right now. You know what? And do pardon me, I'm going to have to plug in my laptop, but we're going to be doing pile number two in just one moment. One moment, please. I need to plug in my laptop because people, I worked really hard to have all of this like as a go. And I ain't trying to like mess up my other view. No. Yes, I know you're going. One moment, please. Pile number two. We need to plug in. Hello, pile two. Ending. What is ending for you? Yes, that's what's up. We are being fueled again. Okay. So, pile number two, you have the chariot. The cycle that you are closing for you is perhaps not getting your ducks in order, not getting things in line, not being able to really see, okay, this is how I need to do things in order to really make progress, to progress forward, forward movement. And this can mean anything. This can mean cleaning your personal space. This can mean having an orderly mind, which, by the way, I do not. Okay. My brain is very much squirrel oriented. If you guys have been on my channel for any amount of time, you know. So, the 1010 portal pile number two is definitely bringing you chariot energy. But I feel even beyond the chariot, what gets you to the chariot energy? This is how we do movement. This is how we are able to move forward. We really integrate that positive and negative polarity. I'm like, should I do it like this so you can actually see everything straight? But I can't. Anyways, but yeah, this is what's being integrated into your life at this point in time. What is leaving now? It is a period of time where you can't make sense out of things, or your brain doesn't really fuse things together. Like, oh, these in an orderly manner go this way, or these go here, and that makes sense to me, and that way I can find them later, or whatever, whatever this means to you. This could be work, this could be on personal level, this could be in your relationships. If you see things follow a natural order and it is very fluid, then you're like, okay, now we can progress the next step. But if it's jagged, if it's tug of warring, if you're energetically pulling at other people or pushing, right? If you have relationships, by the way, pile number two, if you're having relationships right now where you feel like it's a big tug of war, energetic power plays, okay? If you guys are not doing things, yeah, yeah, very happy Monday says a 1010 portal sideways for a fresh perspective. Booyah. That's what's going on here. But if you have these energetic power plays where you are pushing, you're pulling, you're like, where's my ring? Where's my commitment? How come we're not, and you're not energetically aligned? I feel like you are allowing those things to leave. You are maybe even going to push those away because that's going to be something that you are going to bypass. The energetic tug of war, realizing that you're not going to convince. And listen, you guys, here's a pro tip 1010 portal pro tip for 2025. Okay. Pile number two, a person against their will. Wait, a person convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. Okay. I'll take that to the bank. Let me tell you. So, in other words, if I try to convince you of something that you have no desire to be convinced, right, of, then you will never believe what I told you anyways. You might be convinced, but you're going to inevitably revert back to whatever your original belief system is. And you know what? Maybe rightly so. I don't know. I'll know your life, right? Okay, moving on. So the chariot, you are making big, bold moves. Okay, even this chariot. Wait, let's explore. Look at the antlers. Okay, I'm a little bit of a nature girly, but I like to look at it versus participate in it. Let's be real. So I definitely feel like on the top of your mind, you're even going to start having different thoughts about what progress is and how to move forward. What moving forward is, what expanding your horizon means. Okay. And look at these beautiful, are they still antlers? Because this looks like, yeah, antlers. I don't know. And then in the background, we have like a unicorn. So I feel like you're going to take this symbol to me of strength and the unicorn, which is an incredibly beautiful beast, right? And you're going to start integrating those into something wonderful and different for you. That maybe perhaps the thing that gets you to another place, right? Because we all have stepping stones if you want like a new job or if you want to work for yourself, if you want to whatever it is that you're wanting during this 1010 portal, that cycle is ending. Like you're not going to conform to, oh, I only have to have like these two beasts in order to work together. No, you have the unicorns and the strength here and the power to be able to make it happen. And what's changing is you. Pile number two, what cycle is ending is that you're not allowing other people's expectations and their desires to really rule your world. That you're realizing that the point of power is here and in the now. And the point of power is what you can do with your own hands, your own mindset, your own heart, and things like that. That you're not going to necessarily try to like leverage, manipulate, push and pull, convince. Is it cajole? I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I can read it. I'm a reader, not a speaker, okay? You're not going to do any of those things for other people. Pile number two. I feel like if you see that people are in alignment or things are in alignment for you, you're going to go with it. If it's not, it's snip snip. Bye. Okay. So we're not going to mess with that any longer. And the biggest thing that is closing is a mindset that you need to convince other people, that you need to pull them towards your energy. No, instead, you're going to allow and welcome people into your energy that really belong there. Okay. So I definitely feel like this desire or the tendency, maybe you've had other people. Listen, once upon a time, quick story, pile number two for the 1010 portal in honor of your 1010 portal. Once upon a time, I was told by a neighbor that in order to really win my pocket spirit, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. I really appreciate that donation. In order to really make the best out of the person that I was seeing at the time, my boyfriend, that I need to get in there and manipulate his mind, that I need to massage his mind, that I need to stroke his ego, that I need to really, in other words, you need to shepherd this person like a child in order to really attain what it is that I wanted from him. And I just thought, I looked at her like, I already knew, ma'am, that you are a gross person, that you are not my kind of people. But that's a whole different story. But when I saw that and I thought, you know what, the amount of effort, the amount of negotiative skills, if that is even a term, the amount of like brawn and the amount of strategizing. And I don't know, it made me ill. It made me queasy. It still makes me queasy now to even think about it. I feel like you're going to be done with all of that. Those examples are going to go out the window as something that you simply do not want because you want freedom. You want the freedom to run this terrain. And this terrain is beautiful and it is designed specifically for you in mind. Okay. And you cannot have all of this beauty and all of this freedom, and you cannot win the stars, pile number two, without allowing people their own vibration, their own autonomy, and accepting really difficult things sometimes that, you know what, sometimes your energies are not going to align. Sometimes there is love, but love is not enough. And sometimes there are parting of the ways that we need to accept or allow other people to make their choices, right? And in doing so, I feel like you have this incredibly beautiful freedom. I feel like your terrain is going to be opening up even further for you. I feel like you are going to feel like you are finally out of this like rut, out of this cycle, out of this energetic tug of warring, whatever this is, and things are gonna start moving, whether this is job, but I am feeling what like whatever this is, it is a power tug of war, an energetic struggle, and you're moving beyond that, okay? The only tug of war that you are going to be okay with is maybe family reunions. And hopefully it's going to be a real tug of war game. Okay. Moving on. One thing I want to point out too is I always pick up cards and put them down, but this is like, can I do this and have you look at it better? Is that better? I think so. I'll bet you. Look at me. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to be arranging your world in a very sideways manner to make sense. And I can't put my candle sideways, obviously, right? But oh my goodness, how straight is that for you guys now? I feel like you're going to be arranging your world in a manner that might even seem, oh, there is a squirrel. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is my spirit animal. Hi, baby. Yes, coming to play during your reading. You know, you be safe out there. You don't need that. Okay, on the very tippity tip. Oh, good. Anyways, on a very tippity tip of a branch, I'm like, Mama G over here is scared for that squirrel. But yeah, you have a lot of changes and oscillations. You might feel that the things that you're going to be engaging in are impulses. And with the 1010 portal, I'm going to say that that is not an impulse at all. This is an energetic wave. You're going to get energetic matches, energetic waves, people that really vibe with you in an energetic manner so that you can actually ride those waves. And it is going to be impressive. It is very beautiful. It is very calming. It's a calming time for you. Oh my goodness, look at what is going on here. What is going on with your reading? Yeah, it is very fluid. As you saw, those cards just like want to do whatever they're going to do, and we're going to let them. So, pile number 2 for the 1010 portal for a water here. We got to do everything sideways again till I figure it out. Rotate device back, but I don't think I want to because it can mess everything up. We're going to just do it sideways, okay? You guys, I feel love entering, and it doesn't have to be romantic love. I feel like love embracing you, and I'm getting a ton of energy in my energetic field as well. So I feel like you guys have love coming to you and love coming for you. That is a side note because all the pinks are being featured right here. Um, what is that stone that starts with an N? Rhodonite, something like that. I feel like that would be good for you guys to really be wearing. Okay. I'm glad you removed my shenanigans. But pile number 2, I feel like for this 1010 energetic portal, this for a water, this I feel like you passed up a lot of opportunities. How else can I say it? Okay. You guys are probably readers too. I know that you guys are. So if you're my reader, shout out to you. Love you guys. Super grateful once again. 4 of Cups tells me that you've passed up opportunities because you thought you had like a rigid mindset. That is leaving. The 1010 portal is opening up and it's here to say, listen, pile number 2, you have good things coming. Don't pass them up because you have something in mind on the way it should play out for you, on the way that it should be. You're no longer doing things like that, okay? So, what else do we have right here? The Ace of, I know, that's right. So, pile number 2 for the 1010 portal, what you have coming up is new mojo. I feel like you're going to be feeling yourself. I feel like you're going to be looking a lot better too. Not that you look bad at all right here because my babies all look mighty fine. I'm going to tell you that. I know that's right. But with the 1010 portal and the Ace of Fire, I feel like you're getting your mojo back, your enthusiasm back, your, oh my gosh, I'm happy to be awake right now. Even, what is that? Dalen. Okay, left a message and retracted. Hi. But standing boldly. Oh my gosh, you cracked me up too. So, yeah, I definitely feel like you are getting your mojo back. If you have been in a place of stasis, of feeling like lethargic, of feeling low energy, of feeling, and I'm talking a place of feeling this way for a long time, that, my friend, is changing. I definitely feel like you, I'm no dietitian here. Do not take dietary messages from me because I'm just not that person. But I'm going to tell you that you might be changing your diet. You might find something that really ignites your libido. Can I say that here? We just said it. I feel like you are going to start like feeling like you're thriving instead of simply existing. And with that mindset, with that heart set, pile number 2, I definitely feel like you are going to be open to new opportunities, new offers, love offers, whatever. Job offers. I feel like opportunities. Hey, friend, let's go out. Pile number 2, come with me. And you're always the one saying no, because that's me, by the way. You're not doing that anymore. Okay. You're open to, you're more approachable, maybe. And with more approachability, even if you're not single, okay? I'm not saying cheat. Obviously, that is a hard no for me. Okay. Um, but moving on. So I'm going to say that you have a lot of offers coming your way and you're going to start accepting them more and it's going to be beautiful. So the cycle of being withdrawn, the cycle of, yes, having to walk away. Listen up. If you hear nothing else, pile number 2, the 1010 portal of closing out cycles has a lot to do with you putting your emotional eggs, okay, this is so weird. I just made up a phrase. You guys, you're welcome. Putting your emotional eggs in a basket that is never going to pan out for you. So this is pursuing jobs that you know you don't even want and you make it almost to the top and then you have to walk away because Spirit's like, nay, nay, this is not for you, my friend. we have better things in store for you. So you're able to take all of those skills, all of that mindset, all of the lessons, if you will, and you're able to put it into something that is by far richer and more grounding and more emotionally edifying for you than anything has been before. Why? Because you're following your own energetic imprint, your own energetic signature, and you're allowing these, I'm hearing neural pathways to really rebuild for you in order to open up and in order for you to open up and flourish. So I feel like there's a grand opening. Okay, pile number 2, all this time spent on you. Listen, my friend, I'm just going to say, pile number 2, that you have incredible things opening up for you and that you're no longer going to put time, energy, and effort and blood, sweat, and tears into something that you know is not good for you or someone that you darn well know is not good for you. We're talking about it, okay? So, yeah, you have the train tracks back here and you're like, sayonara, sayonara. We're not doing that anymore. Look. Pile number 2, how can we not end it here? Look how beautiful this is. I wish I could crane my neck sideways, but anyways, sovereignty of Earth. Okay, with the portal right here. Listen, the 1010 portal, you are ending a massive cycle on whatever is restricting you, whatever has held you back, whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, commitments that have held you back. Listen, I have signed contracts that I had no business signing, okay, energetically, spiritually, emotionally. Pile number 2, I'm here to tell you that the 1010 portal is all about you ending cycles that are no longer behooving you. Now, just to overshare, because that's what I do on this channel, um, I'm going to tell you that I've signed contracts even to my own demise. And that's what Spirit is saying. You're not doing that anymore. You're not putting other people above yourself. Not that even, listen, I'll take my son, for example. I love him to the moon. There's nothing I would not do for that kid. I'm not a fighter. Okay. But when he was young, I'm like, what scared you? That scared you? I will swing my fist at those mouths if that scared you. If this happened, mama's going to show up like a bull in a china shop. There will be no china left untouched. Okay. That is me. But you're no longer signing contracts that other people can handle on their own. Listen to me very carefully because I feel like this is pivotal and it's monumental to you. And I know that I'm just some dude on the YouTube algorithms trying to really infiltrate your life. Okay. But I feel like here with the 1010 portal, you are going places that you never thought you would go to. You are touching people mentally, emotionally, spiritually, maybe even physically. It ain't my life, right? I'm just telling you. You are being crowned as sovereign of your own life. You're going to be more grounded than you ever have before. You are going to be more authentic than you have before. And I feel like the key to all of this, by the way, you could be seeing keys as signs. I've gotten this during downloads and readings recently before. And I'm just going to tell you with this 1010 portal, ooh, I'm getting the chills. You are starting to see keys everywhere. Literal physical keys as decor, as decoration, as things that come across your little screen that you're watching right now. Mark my words, and this is your sign that things are opening up for you. Do not mourn the past and what has been lost and what you are moving on from. Says the girl that has shed a lot of tears for things that I've left behind, right? I'm just going to tell you as a friend, pile number 2, that what is for you will never be revoked, okay? But you can delay and become an obstacle within your own life, okay? Not a judgment, just sharing personal things that I've done with my own life, right? So, pile number 2, one moment, please, as I look for my charger because, again, I thought this was going to be a quick thing. In my Delulu brain, I think I know how to spell quick and I do not. So, I think that's a very beautiful reading. If you resonate with this reading, then definitely do give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. If you guys are not subscribed, I would really appreciate your support. Now is your time to vote with a big thumbs up. Is that a thing? I don't even know if that's a thing. But anyways, you get the point. So that was pile number 2. So here we go. I'm going to take a drink. Forgive the slurp. And we're going to move on to pile number 3. Thank you for joining me, you guys, for this 1010 portal impromptu reading. Don't fall. Do not. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're doing this. We're not falling. We are in the upright sideways. Okay, moving on. Pile number 3. What cycles are you closing out for the 1010 portal? You will have an image to select from. Everything looks sideways and wild and willy-nilly because I don't even know like how to straighten my screen out. I'm not going to try. If I touch one thing, I'm probably going to break 2 others at this point, so bear with me, okay? But pile number 3, this is a card that you have chosen. You can choose by the image once I upload as well. And you have Temperance. I love this card so much. Now, I don't know what deck this is because I found this at a thrift store. I am one of those girls that have no shame. I love to vintage shop, as I call it. But pile number 3, if you are new here, I just want to tell you, yeah, we're making it all work. Like La Magician says, very happy Mondays. So we want to know what cycles you are closing out. And I feel like anything that you are carrying in your body, first of all, that is unregulated, that has been difficult to transmute, energy that you're carrying, blocks from other people, things that have thrown you out of balance are going out the window. Pile number 3, one thing that I definitely feel that I'm just channeling right now, okay, no cards just yet. I definitely feel like one thing that you are transmuting during this 1010 portal right here is other people's influence on you, okay? I think that it is time, see how I did that? Time that this era is ending for you. People that utilize you to emotionally tug a war, manipulate you, people that double down, that really will say stuff like, oh, I thought you wore that shirt last week. Really? You're gonna wear that? Oh no, it's fine. It's great. You look great. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you are going to. Oh no, awkward starseed. You have not missed the whole reading. We are doing pile number 3, and I will be uploading this shortly. Okay. But I feel like you've had other people that absolutely want to kind of play you. I don't know how another way to say that. And I feel like these are people that, oh, hi. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys have a hawk visiting. Hi, you are beautiful. And he threw something on the floor. That is so cool. I live in the middle of, I call it the forest, okay? It's my friend's property, and I am so grateful and blessed to be able to look out the window and see this hawk attending your live. Pile number 3, you're going to see things from above, a higher perspective than you ever have before. I am freaking out. I want another cell phone just so I can record that hawk that is visiting. Now, his back is to us, but I see him as clear. I mean, beautiful, just beautiful. Well, look at, okay, bye, Hawk. Just flew off. Okay. Oh my gosh, the 3 of Cups. Okay. So what is leaving for you is, we're going to hold on. Pause, please. One moment, please. What is leaving for you is you taking backhanded comments, okay? I feel like you've been nice enough, long enough, okay? People don't need your niceness. People need to be checked. Yeah, I said it. So if you are the person who asks other people, hey, what is this? Does this look okay? And that person is always like, oh, yeah, do you have another shirt? No? Well, actually, that looks actually really good. Yeah, that looks okay. That's fine. No, you look great. You're great. Don't worry about it. That's a backhanded compliment, friend. And you don't need people like that in your life. Now, do you need honesty? Yes. But do you need somebody to tear you down? No. And I think that you're making the distinction. There's a very big distinction happening here. I feel like you are finding your balance with this Temperance card. This tells me that you're finding your autonomy, your voice, that you are able to see when people try to utilize emotions to manipulate you. You know, like, oh my gosh, mom, you know, I've always wanted that shirt, or I've always wanted that, whatever. Haley's comment is, oh, my animal is a hog. Yay. Yes, Scribbling Hioka. Hi. So good to see you guys. So grateful to have you here. My screen, everything is sideways, and so I'm trying to work with it as best as I can because if I touch something, I'm likely to go off course. So anyways, here we go. Yeah, no longer are you going to be open to those manipulations or the little, the little looks that you get. I get a lot of like eye rolls from people that I know or say they love me and things like that. Like, oh yeah, that's just her, whatever. And that's fine for a while, but I feel like you're going to outgrow those things. And the 1010 portal tells me that you're no longer accepting that. That when people put a stamp of approval, you know how they do that? A thumbprint, something that identifies their mark upon you, let's say. I feel like you're not allowing those things to mark you any longer, that they're not going to be a part of your energetic field, that people that roll your eyes at you really feel a certain way. And that's a hater. That's a hater in your midst. So I feel like you're going to quickly identify those and you can minimize time with that. Now, do I feel like you need to cut off ties and things like that? That's your business, really. But I definitely feel like you're going to lend them less merit, okay? And the hawk here that was present is here to tell you that you're going to look at things from a higher perspective, a very more neutral perspective, that you are going to learn. I said, learn. You are going to learn, pile number 3, how to unplug from your emotional fuses in order to look at things like the hawk from a higher perspective. That you, just like the hawk did right now a few minutes ago, are going to drop anything, right? That is not in alignment, that is not supportive, that is condescending. This includes how people subtly, not so subtly, look at you, how they treat you. They will be invited less often to have a meal at your home because why should you have an enemy at your table being served? No, we're not doing that. So anything like that is going out the window, right? Pile number 3, the 1010 portal, the cycles that are ending. You're no longer going to feel a loss of balance. You're no longer going to feel unhealed, gaping wounds. And I'm touching, that sounds bad. I have my hand over my chest, like semi pledge allegiance with the wrong hand. But I'm just going to say that I'm touching my heart chakra, and I definitely feel like there is heart chakra warmth and healing here for you. And you've done a lot of work. And this is time for you, by the way, friend, to drink a lot of water. A reminder to you. Okay, drink a lot of water. Um, yeah, drink a lot of water. This is going to really help you. So this one jumped out. You saw that a little while ago. Pile number 3, what is changing for you with the 1010 portal is, I mean, even this looks a little bit judgy. Let me celebrate. Did we not just cover this? Let me celebrate with you, friend. Pile number 3, let me come over and have your drinks on you. Let me come over while you utilize your incredible mixologist, I don't know, brain in order to make me the best drink possible, in order to give me the prettiest glass in the house for me to kind of turn down my nose at you. You're not allowing things like that anymore in your energetic field. We're not doing it, okay? People that look at you harshly, people that don't even smile, people that say that they're celebrating you, all the while they're crossing their arms, they're backstabbing, backbiting, they're talking crap. You feel this energetically, pile number 3, and I know that is a fact. And you're no longer saying, well, that's my sister. Well, that's my brother. Well, that's my cousin. They're just like that. Well, that's my bestie. They've always been that way. Well, you know what? They can always their ass right on out of here, can't they? So you're not doing that any longer. Pile number 3, it is no coincidence that we got the 3 of Cups, but whom you choose to celebrate with and whom you choose to give your energy to and to be open with are going to be very different, okay? And I feel like you are going to gain your balance. That is what the temperance is all about. It is healing, it is having emotional balance. Moving on. If you're still here, welcome, welcome to the 1010 impromptu live reading on what cycle is closing out for you. We're no longer taking drinks from people that don't like us, that subtly, not so subtly, slight us. We are no longer welcoming people that have no faith in us. You are achieving pile number 3 in alchemy. Let me put it to where you can see it. We are rebalancing ourselves, we are rebranding, and we are infusing our lives with an alchemy that is heaven sent, that is spirit sent, that is spirit led, okay? So you are starting to even look at ways that you can alchemize things. And I use this example in a different, I think the last reading maybe, but basically I was looking at somebody who was being judged for making a dress out of a couch cover, right? So they found a couch cover and they made a dress out of it. And then everybody around them, they're like, oh, that's really cool. And with a subtle frown, right? Subtle frowning with a statement that doesn't match the face, doesn't match the energy. I feel like you're clocking that. And now I feel like you're open to the cosmos. I feel like you're, even your antennas, right? Your hair, you're going to start protecting your head around other people. Hey, that's a big old pine cone hitting the side of the building, the apartment here. Anyways, uh, my cat and me. Oh, how cute. Yes. So you are changing everything and you're listening to that intuition. You're listening even to your spirit animals, okay? You could have, like scribbling Hidioka says, my cat and me, accurate. You could have a cat here, you could have a cat in the spirit world. You are listening to your intuition, right? And you are alchemizing all the things. You're not using it for, oh, this is negative, this is positive. You're going to alchemize that ish and you're going to make it work in your favor. And I feel like some of you guys could even be doing a little bit of scrying, do you? So that's just simply meditating on a candle. It doesn't have to be anything deep, but I feel like you will get your own intuition evolving and growing. And I feel like if you write down those intuitions, by the way, you're going to find direct quote hits, unquote, right? So that's what's opening up for you is that you are going to affirm who you are and that your intuition has a lot more merit than other people want to give you credit for. And we're not here for the credit of other people. Pile number 3, velocity of air. I feel like there's something about you that maybe perhaps you have repressed your speech, the way that you speak, the things that you say, that maybe perhaps you, one of two camps, okay? You've either been a little bit too mouthy, like me, or you have suppressed and held back words that you needed spoken. And what I feel like changing is that is changing whatever fits you, right? If you are one to hold back your tongue, that is going to be no longer. And I feel like this is going to open up joy. This is going to open up room for spirit to work. This is opening up alchemy. This is opening up a groundedness. I feel like your sacral chakra opening up to the things that you really desire in life. Energy returning back to you that really belongs to you to begin with. So I definitely love this for you. Velocity of air. Yeah, you could be communicating. Maybe you're in communications. Maybe you're in IT. Maybe you, I don't know, you're in computer. I don't know, something. But something about communication is loud and clear being communicated to you. So, yeah, with the number 14 right here, it reduces to 5. And with the number 5, we always think of alchemy. We always think of change. We always think of metamorphosis. At least I do. So let's keep this pushing right here. Pile number 3 for the 1010 portal. What is changing? What is changing, please? For the 1010 portal. Oh, it looks like where you grew up, Pocket Spirit. No way. That is so cool. Tell me where you grew up if you feel comfortable. I'd be looking that up later. You have the Ace of Water. Yes, emotional reciprocation, right? So what is opening up for you is a whole emotional wealth that you didn't even know was out there because you were repressing your feelings and holding back, or the other camp, you were speaking too quickly and now you are measured. You are a little bit more thoughtful and pragmatic about what you share or what you say, okay? Whatever this is, I definitely feel like it's going to it's going to put you in your feels in a really good way, in the best way possible, okay? Hello. Hello. With all of this water below the ocean, I definitely feel like you have a wealth of emotion coming towards you. So if you've been feeling, I mean, look at the stark contrast here, you guys. We're coming from a place in a land or a people where it is very dry. It is very, I don't know. I don't know. It's just dry. There's a lot of sand going on. Maybe you had sandstorms. I was in Phoenix for a long time, and we had haboobs and we had the dust storms, and some of them were really majestic, but it's a lot of dirt being thrown around. And maybe perhaps even saying that, right, metaphorically, where a lot of dirt is being thrown around, that is no longer your narrative. Pile number 3, you are no longer slinging dirt. You're no longer allowing dirt to be slung to you. Okay. You are removing yourself from the situations, from those competitions. I feel like you're entering a competitive spirit, a level of, did I say competitive spirit? I feel like you're leaving a competitive spirit and you are entering a cooperative spirit. Hello. So this is what is ending for you is competition, where you feel like you have to prove things or other people are competing against you. It could be even like the one-sided competition, my favorite, where they don't say they're competing. They're like, ready, set, go. It's more like ready, set, no. And they're miles and miles ahead of you. And you're like, wait, friend, where do you go? And they're like, bah, they're leaving you behind. I feel like you've had a lot of people around you like that. And that is no longer the case. You're done with these dry spells and you're into the emotional receptivity. People that give back to you, people that have similar energetic imprints, right? People that are willing to share whatever is on their mind, heart, and soul that is similar to yours. People that are not wanting to conform to your way or hammer you out to be theirs either. I think that you're more permissive now. You're more cooperative. You're like, oh wow, you want to do friendly competition? You go with your battle self. Friendly competition is healthy. It's healthy when you know you're in a competition. Okay. So pile number 3, cycles that are ending for the 1010 portal. We are going to wrap this up here. Oh, curiosity of water and the 9 of earth. Listen, you're no longer taking small apologies. You're no longer thinking small, acting small, being small. You're no longer removing your head. It's almost like you have separated your logic in order to be permissive, okay? I feel like you're not allowing that any longer. I feel like you're opening up to the whole world of what's juicy, what is true for you, what makes you feel good. That collaborative energy that says, you know what, friend, I really do see you. I don't understand how you do things. That is like really cool. Or I don't really understand exactly where you're coming from, but I definitely see you and I definitely hear you. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? And that's reciprocal energy and not the dogma. You're leaving all that behind. The curiosity of water gives me vibes and energy of a small child. I feel like you've dealt with a lot of people that are childish, again, that want to compete, that want to spar with you, that want to win. And yet they turn around and they steal your material, they steal your ideas. Some of you guys have people stealing your very images. I'm going to tell you that right now. Some of you guys have stalkers that are pretending to be you. Okay. They think that they can do you better. Okay. I know personally, I've had people in my life that have been here to tell me exactly how to do my life, how to, to the point where I'm like, I guess I should give you all of my life and you tell me how to do it so that I can do it properly so that you may approve. I've had those conversations with people before. I guess you could do it better. You could do me better than I can be me, right? Yeah, stole your personality. Haley's comment. Hell no. Hell no. Okay, I'm back. But curiosity of water, we are not allowing that anymore. We're calling people out on it. If you feel like people are moving sideways like this camera, you're not having it any longer, okay? Anything that doesn't look good, smell good, taste good, you're just not here for it any longer. If you feel depleted around people, if you feel emotionally destitute, if you feel like there's nothing that you can do to win them their approval, you're not seeking approval. But you know what? Part of cooperative spirit is saying, yes, we agree. We agree to something. And it could be even like two people with two big, different ways of doing things, saying, you know what, friend, I don't really understand it, but I agree that this is best for you. How hard is that? So you're not, excuse me, you're not doing those things any longer. So pile number 3, the best thing that we have for you right here is your end card, of course. So cycles that are ending, no longer are you going to be making apologies for who you are, how you do things, how you brainstorm, how you live, what you wear. No longer are you making apologies for calling things out. Because I feel like, excuse me, using your voice. Yeah, my voice is like, what is going on here? I feel like you're not doing that any longer. You are allowing things to be exactly as they are. And you're making fences and you're building fences. With the 9 of earth, this tells me that you're focused on making your own wealth. your own prosperity. You might have your own garden. You might make salsa. You might, go out there and do the farmer's market thing. And you might do some impromptu reels about it. And you might, whatever it is that you're doing it because it makes you happy, because it is a part of you and it is actually a wish fulfillment. So the Nine of Earth is being able to have this garden that you allow people within your vicinity. You allow people to sit on that bench if you want to. But if you don't want them there, bye, right? And look at this parrot right here. So, Haley's comment, excuse me. I got to clear my one moment, please. So, Pocket Spirit, you grew up in northern Navajo. Navajo. Oh my gosh, Navajo. Hello. I can't even say it. Yes, a very cheap copyright. That's right, Sadie said. Yeah, absolutely. Mo9 Transitions. Hello, darling. You're welcome. But you know what? These are copycats. These are people that can only parrot. And I know this is like a very good card, but listen here, pile number 3. You have people who parrot you. People who steal your philosophies, your ideologies, your way of saying things, your tonality, your verbiage. Verbiage? How do you say that? I don't even know. If you mispronounce things, be sure to know, friend, that other people are doing it as well, deliberately, to sound like you, to have your charm, to have your mind, to have your audience, whatever this is, and they cannot be like you. Absolutely not. So, pile number 3, what is opening up for you is that those people are being exposed. That, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I can't. Okay, moving on. Nine of Earth, though, but you have prosperity. I feel like abundance is yours, okay? And you are sitting pretty, whatever this means to you. That you have accrued and amassed all the things that you really tailor your garden metaphorically, spiritually and energetically to be something that you want, that you like, that you enjoy. Other people don't want to grow black roses the way you do. Other people don't want to grow a salsa garden and call it that, salsa mas or whatever it is. Other people need to do other people. They need to stop like looking at your garden and parroting back, oh, and I feel like also you're going to start spotting manipulators that want to parrot back your own ideas and your own verbiage for your own words. I'm going to say it like that because I can say that word properly. They parrot back to you your own words, thinking that that's like being put in alignment. Listen, another tangent before we sign off here. The Nine of Earth, okay? This is what's opening up for you. Pile number 3, the gift of fear. Okay, this is like random. It seems like that, but it's not. The Gift of Fear, okay, is a powerful book. You can buy it anywhere. I'm not even affiliated with it. Give it to your friends, read it for yourself. There is a part where it talks about how, you need to take your personal safety seriously, your autonomy seriously, and this all interacts and interplays together. Now, you have people that want to be you so bad that they want to go into your home. They want to see what brand of water you drink. They want to see what you eat. They want to see how you prep your foods. They want to align themselves with that energy, thinking that they can embody you, that they can put on your coat and look like you. They think that they can put on your boots and walk like you. It's just not going to happen because they're not you. You are you. And it's not to say that we're more than other people or any less. It's just that autonomy is a word, it's a full sentence, period. And they don't have any. Moving on with the cycles that are closing out, you're realizing that when people want to grab your grocery bags after you say, no, I got this. No, I'm okay. No, I'm good. They want to grab your grocery bags and help you inside anyways. Dangerous. Those are people you don't want in your home. Those are people that you are going to draw a thick, big, fat line and say, absolutely not. Leave me the F alone. You can keep up pushing because you didn't ask for help. You didn't say yes, not once. You said no several times, in fact. And there is an example in that book, which is why I'm saying if you've never read it, read it. It can save lives. Okay. It is that powerful. It is that serious. So maybe perhaps you have a brain that you're all about like tactical, that I've trained a few times with like LA LAPD and law enforcement, things like that, where you literally go out on a 2-day thing and it's like 16 hours and you train and they show you how to like dress the line, how military thinks, how you as a civilian thinks, and the choices that you make and how that affects other people. And maybe perhaps this is what's entering your life, okay? That you're gaining a little bit more training on how to really protect yourself, protect your 9 of earth, protect your peace of mind. Pile number 3. I feel like that is really big. Yes, Haley's comment. I have had neighbors like that. Please. Yeah, please stand up. Very happy Mondays. That's what's up. So this is what I have. I am ever so grateful to you guys. Again, thank you so much for your donations, your gifts, and all the things. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for even being here and putting up with my sideways platform. That's what's up. So much, much love to you. I hope you guys all have a great day and welcome in the 1010 portal. Don't forget to maybe even do a little salt bath ritual, letting go of the old with your hands. Take a bunch of salt and just say, I am letting these cycles go that are no longer helping, but they are binding and they are gone from my life, whatever it is, okay? Maybe a pinch of cinnamon to welcome in a wealth and abundance and all the things. Haley's comment, thank you so very much as well. I appreciate you. Very happy Mondays. I don't know what this is a thrift store deck. I'm going to have to try to look at it. Oh, the back of it looks like this. If you guys are interested, you can look it up. I have no idea what it is. And then this is my favorite, the Rose Tarot. It's my, actually, I bought it at a yard sale, believe it or not. Brand new, but still. And then what else did we use? I think, oh, and then we used this. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's behind my laptop, so I'll have to like post it. But that's what I have, you guys. Much, much love. I'm so grateful to spend this time with you. And until next time, namaste.